Brian Coughlin, Ron Brain and Mel Fanning from Guestmedia bringing you the Under-14 Division 6 Grand Final here at Winchelsea. How are you, mate?
Very good, thanks, Ron. Great morning here at the Port Arlington Recreation Reserve.
Belmont Lions, Drysdale clash in the Division 6 Winchelsea Takeaway Cup. There's been a whistle on play, Brian. Someone has gone over the line, and I think you'll find no one seems to know whose kick it is.
The big fella from
the Lions are roaring already.
Yes. Young Josh Oakley's got the kick. Young Josh in his first year of football, one of the Indigenous boys we've got. Thumps the ball up towards centre half forward, but straight into the hands of the little fella there in
Harley Deglidis.
Young Harley's taken the mark. An ordinary kick. In the van there is Billy Taylor. He drives it up towards full forward for the Lions. Little Bungie Lovett can't get the ball. The umpire's paid too high to little Bungie LJ Lovett.
Well, that's what happens when you get in front. And,
exactly. Done well then, young Bungie.
He's kicked 12 for the home and away season too, by the way,
yes,
Brian, for the Belmont Lions.
He's only 11 years of age.
It's a flat mongrel putt, but I'll tell you what,
the umpire has said...
The Lions are roaring here at Port Arlington.
Thank you very much.
Great goal there from Bungie L. Lovett, kicks his first.
Oh, definitely the Lions.
Well, I can't always go for the Lions, mate. I'll have to go the Hawkers.
I think you better do it.
And after a zip-2 result last night, mate, we hope that we can, well, do a little better today.
Thank you very much, Ron.
Well, I'd suggest Drysdale would be the favourites, winning 9 and losing 6 for the season. Belmont Lions 8 and 7. Drysdale finished 2nd. Belmont Lions finished 3rd. So
4th. Fourth.
Well, mate, check the program. Back to the football.
Back to the football. In ruckets, Josh Oakley can't get the tap down. Coming out with the ball is Drysdale Sam Couchman. He goes out wide looking for a young fella there. Luke Mulder. He's tackled. Called play on's the call. The ball stacks on the mill. They can't get it out. Billy Taylor gets it. He gets onto the left boot, drives it around towards the wing. Little Benny Rank, the little fella. He's got the ball, the handballs, but straight into the opposition of the Drysdale boys. They go into attack. Standing in the way there for the Belmont Lions is young Luke Mulder.
Yeah, nice mark, Mulder now. Out of side, centre wing. Goes out wide, good lead too, and coming out. That looks like Billy Taylor, isn't it?
Billy Taylor, yep.
He's a Belmont Lion. White boots, looking lovely. Kick into the corridor. Good football. Trapped well here by the big centre half forward. And he drills it long and hard. That was off the boot there of Jacob Ferguson. Fergie looks up for his teammate. Shoots it. Goal! Oh, great work there from the captain, Nathan Fry. But he's just offline at a minor score, Brian.
Yeah, number 22 for the Belmont Lions, Mark Shea. He's, you probably remember the great Glenn Shea that played for the Lions in Geelong under-19.
Certainly.
Many years ago. Another one of the Indigenous boys was brought down to the club. As Billy Taylor grabs the ball, fires for goal. I'll tell you what, Billy Taylor's kicked. A goal. It's another goal to the Belmont Lions through the ownership number 18, Billy Taylor. We check the scoreboard. Belmont Lions move on to 2 goals, 1-13, and Drysdale yet to score.
What a great start.
Great start. Little Betty. Little Bungie. No, Benny Rick. Anyhow, the ball's in there on the half-forward line for the Lions. Drysdale trying to get out the ball. I think taken over the line, out of bounds.
Well, Belmont Lions have really jumped out and given the Hawks plenty to think about.
Rod doubled down the runner there for the Lions, a very experienced player of over 300 games and 10 best and fairest in his senior career. Here we go, Drysdale get the kick straight in the arms of Natchez Lovett. He's a left footer, Natchez. He drives the ball up towards the half-forward line, looking up there for a teammate. Over the back of the pack, Lockie Edwards tries to get it. He can't pick it up. Drysdale in the van there through Travis Maguire. Stacks on the mill. The boys are diving and trying to get it out. The umpire's picked up there by the big fella in Josh Oakley, up into the forward pocket. Drysdale try to clear the ball. They get it now. Come out towards the half-back line. The ball races out towards the boundary line. I think it'll go over the line and out of bounds as we've played 5 minutes into this first quarter of the Winchelsea takeaway grand final under 14 Division 6.
Congratulations to the men in white, two field umpires, Anthony Love, Cameron Leith. On the boundary, Jake Farnsworth and Ben Farnsworth. In the goals, Billy Kirtley and Jenny Martin.
Drysdale come up the ground towards the centre wing. But in the van for the Lions is the young fella there in Shawnee Jubba. Gets a kick away, taken away, but in there goes Lockie Edwards, son of the legendary Craig Edwards, who just recently played his 400th game. And been injured for about 300. Out of bounds, the ball will be thrown up by umpire Leith. Up in ruck. Love, sorry.
Leith or Love?
Leith or Love. Anyhow, there's the umpire. Drysdale try to get it out. Stacks on the mill. Josh Oakley gets it, kicks it straight in.
But they've got first use of the ball at the moment, Drysdale, the
Young
Belmont Lions.
Lachlan Edwards has got a high tackle.
Yeah, good commitment for the footy.
Lockie got home at about 2 o'clock this morning after playing basketball in Sandringham last night, so he'll be a bit tired, but he'll be there for the boys. Out of bounds the ball goes on the half-forward line for the Lions as they're into attack. We've played 6.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Scoreboard check, Belmont Lions 2-1-13, Drysdale yet to open their account.
Up in ruck, it's Mark Shea against his counterpart there in Sam Couchman. Drysdale get the kick. Derek Kelly overruns the ball. Coming through is Luke Mulder. Gets a foot to the ball. Still going through. Great play by the young fellow there. He's still got it. He's pushing in front of him. In the van there is Daniel Johnson, DJ. He gets it out wide. Derek Kelly goes in for the Lions. Can't pick it up. The ball's in a scramble situation. Tapped out there by the little fella from Drysdale, but Derek Kelly gets it onto his right foot. Just gets his kick away.
Cheerio to his dad too.
Yeah, Damien
over in the States.
He's over in Los Angeles at the moment.
Hope you enjoy the call there, Dave.
All the best, Damien. Kelly.
Ball now out of side of the ground. Again, Lions into attack. High tackle there could have been placed on Billy Taylor. No free kick forthcoming. Now Travis Maguire kicks up short. Finds a teammate running through Matty Deans. Now kick to half forward. Not a good one. Lions roaring there in defence. Great work there from Jubba, the 12 Guernsey for the Lions, but he was dispossessed. There is a whistle on play, and umpire said, no, he's gone over the line, we'll have a throw in. But as they do it under 14 football, they'll bounce down.
Throw up.
Bit early for that, Brian, isn't it?
Well, I think so, Rob. Here we go. Lockie Edwards can't get it out. He handballs over to his teammate in Benny Rank. He gets a handball out, but to no one in particular. The big fella Couchman can't bend over. Stacks on the mill. Umpire's paid a free kick to, I think it's Josh Oakley.
He's played well, this kid. I tell you what, their commitment for the football is better than none.
Yep. It's
they're having a red hot.
They're having a red hot go. Yep, I think the visit by Brett Maloney last week really inspired the boys with his pep talk to them to wish them all the best. And from the Melbourne Football Club, it was fantastic from Brent. As Drysdale get the ball towards the centre of the ground in the van, there is Benny Rank. He gets around a handball, but taken away by Travis Maguire of Drysdale. Goes up towards centre forward. Westwick's got it. His first possession. Can't get the kick. Dribbles it along. Picked up again by the Lions. They defend well. In they go hard. Tackling hard. Through goes No Chest Lovett. He gets the ball onto the left foot out wide. Leading in the race with the ball for Drysdale there is the big fella Luke Lilliday. He can't get the ball. Billy Taylor's in there battling hard for the Lions. Picked up there by Sean Jubba. He handballs out. Taken away by Drysdale as they get the kick, but straight into the hands of No Chest Lovett.
Been very busy, hasn't he?
It over to Mark Shea. Mark Shea goes with the big bomb right down towards full forward. Who's in the van? Picked up there by the little fella, Dylan Taylor. He kicks. And I'll tell you what, he might have bounced it through, Dylan Taylor. We'll just wait on the goal umpire. He's put it through.
Great goal.
Great goal from Dylan Taylor. As the Lions move on to 3-1-19 and Drysdale yet to score. played 10 minutes into this first quarter here at the Port Arlington Recreational Reserve in the Winchelsea Takeaway Under 14 Division 6 Grand Final. The Belmont Lions on 3-1-19. Drysdale yet to score. Back in the centre. The umpire throws it in the air. The whistle's gone again. The kid from Drysdale's run over the mark again. What's happening here? No, he's run over the boundary line. He's put it back there. It should be taken from the centre. That's a bad rule. Well, that would have been a great mark. That fella got up there in a mile. Young Couchman. But the Lions, they've got the run. Lockie Edwards is in pursuit of the ball. Can't back it up. Billy Taylor picks it up, gets onto his left foot, drives it out wide. One hand for the young fella there from Drysdale, and Matty Deans. They're battling hard as the Drysdale boys get it away, but only out there to number 9 in Ivan Blackett.
Yeah, that's Pete's son, the team manager.
Yeah, the
Thanks, Pete, too, for your help before the game.
Yep.
Well, he was dispossessed, though. He's still in there fighting. Good support from his teammate, Matty Deans. Plenty of Lions. Now the Hawkers pick it up, kick the ball back to the corridor. Looking at over the top, nearly a nice mark taken. He's been all right, too, this boy, Natchez. Love it.
My word, Natchez. Little, looks like little Benny Rank gets the handball over. The umpire calls play on. Natchez love it. Oh, he missed the ball. Coming through there for Drysdale with the right boot. He drives the ball up towards the centre wing. Wouldn't wait for it, son. In the band there is little number Rick Dyson. Free kick to Rick Dyson for the Drysdale Hawks. He looks up for the big fella Westwick. Can't mark the ball. Backs up, tries to pick it up. But the resolute Belmont Lions defend well, but straight into the hands of Travis Maguire for the Hawks. Maguire, he's just short of the centre square. He drives up towards centre half forward. Up they go. No one can mark the ball. Tapped out wide, looking for it, picked up by Josh Oakley. He'll go thump as he normally does with a raking big long boot out towards the half forward line for the Lions. In pursuit of the ball for the Drysdale Hawks is the big fellow there in Lukey Malcolm. He can't pick it up. The smothering is great. The desperation great from both sides here. Going in hard there is Matt Deans for the Drysdale Hawks. And I think, Matty Deans has got the free kick. He looks towards the centre of the ground looking for Couchman, who takes the mark.
Big
Couchman,
slamming Sam, mate. He's a big boy.
Sammy Couchman, son of Andrew, the coach of the Drysdale Hawks. He drives it towards centre half forward. Westwick's got it, the leading goal kicker, the league best and fairest winner.
Great pressure on him, though. That's twice he's had
Yes.
the football and twice been ineffective. Second effort, sensational. Looking to go in front. Great mark last line of defence from the Lion defender.
Yep.
The red-headed bombshell.
Yeah,
Brings the ball to the members' side. Great football too, Brian, and finds Lockie Edwards.
Lockie Edwards.
He's off. He's having a bounce. He's showing him I can play basketball and I can play footy too.
Correct, my word, he can. Nathan Fry, skipper.
There's a chance though, Hawkers. Beck tries to burst his way through. Got well collared.
Great tackle.
Absolutely. Here's a chance now for the Hawkers. Daniel Johnson gets it across to the big fella Couchman. Breaks the tackle. Good strength. Bombs it up though, but he didn't really have a good look. And there's an opportunity now. That looks like Hollander in there for the defenders of the Belmont boys. Loose ball, spills free. Hawkers kick it quickly, but again, great defensive skills by the Lions. Over on the ball there was young Kelly. That was Derek. Got support though by a number of teammates. Oh, great second effort, Derek Kelly. Kicks the ball out, looking for his teammate. Thompson got a bad bounce. Now there's an opportunity here for the Drysdale side through Matty Deans. His kick's well smothered. Lions roaring there at half-back, Brian, and they're doing a great job. This time though, handball was coughed up. Chance now, Ryan Jull. Jull's kick up there, looking for the big fellow Westwick, having trouble trapping the footy. Couchman's there. No one can pick the footy up, and so it's slippery this morning. As we see again, the Lions come out strong. Great play from the defender, but all wrapped up. And a bit tough on him, I felt there, whereas the umpire is Johnny Renk.
Johnny Renk tried to get through.
He's done a pretty good nullifying job on Westwick so far, but is penalised for holding the footy.
The mark taken out there by, I think it's Couchman, with 18 seconds to go in this first quarter. Couchman, it's centre half forward, drives deep into the forward pocket. The ball racing out towards the boundary line. Picked up there by Drysdale. They try to get a handball out, but it's rushed over by Billy Taylor. I think 3 seconds to go. The siren about to blow here.
Special cheerio too to Gavin Wider, the team manager for the Belmont Lions. Gav helped us out this morning, Brian.
He did, my word, he did, yep.
So special thank you to Gav.
Thanks very much.
Great quarter of football here, Brian. At quarter time here in the 2005 Winchelsea Takeaway Cup for under 14 Division 6 competition. At quarter time, Belmont Lions roaring 3-1-19 to Drysdale, yet to open their account, Brian.
Yes, very, very good first quarter from the young Lions side. Josh Oakley, absolutely brilliant in the ruck, getting a lot of the ball, driving with his long right foot deep into attack on most occasions. The defence has been fantastic there with Johnny Renk nullifying the big fella, Joshua Westwick, the leading goal kicker and league best and fairest winner, who I think's only had 1 or 2 possessions. Billy Taylor's been active up in the forward line. He's kicked a goal. Also Dylan Taylor at full forward, and the little Bungie L. Lovett, doing very well for Lions. For the Drysdale side, well, they were struggling there in the first quarter. Young Matty Deans tried hard on the ball. Sam Couchman battled hard in the ruck, and Travis Maguire had a few possessions. So,
to the action of the second quarter here at Port Arlington for the under 14 Division 6 Winchelsea Takeaway Cup, where the Belmont Lions have started sensationally here, Brian, over the Drysdale Hawks. At quarter time, 3-1-19. Drysdale yet to open their account. Just quickly, goal kickers for the Lions. Dylan and Billy Taylor one apiece, and Bungie Lovett, the other goal kicker.
Ball thrown up in the centre of the ground as the second quarter starts here. In they go. Drysdale get the first kick. Sam Couchman takes it towards the centre half forward, but Sean Jubber fighting hard for the Lions. Gets the ball out with a quick handball out, looking out there for his teammate in Josh Oakley. Josh chasing hard for the Lions. The big fella's got it. No, he hasn't. Can't pick it up. Going in hard there for the Lions was young, great little handball then by the little fella then in Richie Hollins. Straight into the hands of the Drysdale boy, who drives it up towards centre half forward. They all miss it, every one of them. Jamie Hollander chases hard for the Lions, forcing the ball out. Gets a bit of a push in the back, but play on's a call. Westwick has a slamming shot for goal and has kicked one behind. His first score for the Drysdale side as they move on to 1 point. The Lions still on 3-1-19. Lachlan Edwards will bring the ball back into play for the Lions. He comes out towards the clubroom side of the ground. Going up hard for the Lions. They go in hard, kicking off the ground there is the young fella in Johnny Rink. But Drysdale going in hard there to pick it up for the Hawks is Matty Deans. He gets a kick, but straight into the hands of Lachlan Edwards.
Well, 11-11.
11-11.
Great kick too, though, finds his teammate, Mulder. Lukey Mulder now, Brian, at half back for the Lions. Members side will go short. Looks for Lovett. That was no cheese. He was good enough to get the ball forward, and some great pressure there from the Drysdale side. And Travis Maguire, bit of pressure there on his opponent, forces the error, and we'll have another throw-in right in front of the members stand here at Port Arlington.
Throw up it'll be, I think, Ron. And we will throw up at the moment because the ball goes high into the air, and Drysdale get the first tap down by Sam Couchman. They go up towards their half-forward line. Westwick, he runs over the ball. Rank doing a sterling job on young Westwick. As they clear the ball, picked up there by the Lions in young Ethan McDonald. He gets the handball out, coming through hard for the Lions. He can't get rid of it.
Billy Black.
Billy Black. Billy Black, he gets it all right. Here's a chance. Westwick's got the ball. He drives it up in towards the square. Oh, the big fella's dropped the mark in the goal square. He tries to get a kick. He's tackled. The Lions going in hard. Billy Black goes through hard for the Lions. They're desperate to try and stop the Drysdale Hawks from getting a score here. Lockie Edwards runs the ball over the line, and it's a rush behind.
Yeah, clever footy. Not yet. We'll find him, mate.
The mighty Rick O'Shea. Ka-choom! Lockie Edwards comes in, will kick the ball back in. He drives out towards the outer side of the ground, looking out there for his Richie Hollins, he can't mark the ball. Drysdale tried to get it a handball out there, looking for his teammate out there in Sam Pittman. Bommy, they call him, young Pittman. Bommy Pittman, but there's stacks on the mill. The umpire says, I will have it, and a ball up. We've played 3.5 minutes into this second quarter here at the Drysdale, not the Drysdale, the Port Arlington Recreational Reserve in the Winchelsea Takeaway Under 14 Division 6 Grand Final. Remember a few things we used to take away at Winch, Ronnie? They'd be green BB cans, if I remember.
Good afternoon there,
from Larry's Pub.
Larry's Pub.
Here we go. Kick on ball, he can't get the kick. The Lions battling hard in defence here. Picked up there by Westwick. He has another shot on goal. Westwick has kicked his second point. In fact, Westwick's kicked their whole score. 2 points, 3 points now, Drysdale with the rush. Drysdale move on to 3 behinds. The Belmont Lions are on 3-1-19. Lachlan Edwards will bring the ball back into play. Comes to the members' side. Looking out there for his Billy Taylor. Takes a fantastic diving mark, I believe. Billy Taylor, who won the Belmont Lions Best and Fairest on Wednesday night, beating Lachlan Edwards. He goes out wide. Dropped the mark there, the young fella from Drysdale. Fights hard again, picked up by Travis Maguire. Going in hard is No Chess Lovett. He can't pick it up. Maguire backs up, gets the kick, but only straight into the hands of Billy Taylor again. Billy Taylor drives the ball up, looking up there for his teammates. The back of the pack is Richie Hollins. But Maguire intercepts. Billy Taylor backing up again. Gets a left foot kick. Up towards Lockie. Edwards coming through, but the ball will go out of bounds. As we've played 5 minutes into this second quarter here at the Port Arlington Recreation Reserve.
Can the Drysdale Hawks make amends now for their slow start? A bit of inaccuracy up front. 3 points pays 3-1. Good work there down now. Chance for the Hawks. Johnson's hand pass couldn't be taken by Ryan Joel. Ruggers now under pressure. Got it back now to Matty Deans, who's been terrific for the Hawkers. Looks up there for Westwick. Oh, he dropped the soda. Second effort though, okay. Got the hand pass out. No one in particular. Running onto the footy now, Daniel Johnson. Has a shot at goal, but he's well offline. Great pressure there from the Belmont Lions. Adam Marlon, I should say.
Marlon.
And
the big fish, we call him.
Horses
the Marlon. Out they come, the Lions out to the half-back line. A great little tap on there by young Sam Boyd. Richie Holland, the ball goes out of bounds. On the half-forward flank for the Drysdale Hawks.
He's got plenty of emergencies here in this junior footy, Brian. There's 5 on the bench.
Yes, well, the more the merrier. No Chess Lovett, he's a left footer. He kicks it, I'd say, out of bounds on the full.
Brian, how many years have you been involved with Belmont Lions?
31 years this year, Ron.
That all? Sensational efforts, huh?
Yeah. 1964 it was formed as St Bernard's Football Club. So it's 41 years.
Well, opportunity here for the Hawks. Whistle on play, though. I think you'll find young Blackie Edwards is going to get the free kick. Pays to be in front.
My word, yep. Young Lachlan.
Words of encouragement off the bench there. I noticed the runner for the Belmont Lions.
Yes, Rodney
Doubledan. Great to see him supporting the kids. Certainly has. The number 3 Guernsey and Jake. We see now opportunity again. Lions doing well. That was Ethan McDonald. His hand pass is intercepted by Maguire. Here's a chance. Westwick, can he? Great tackle again.
Tackle.
That kid, yeah. I tell you what,
tackle.
Johnny Rink has absolutely blitzed him.
Johnny Rink's first game back since about round 4, where he had a serious leg injury. So it's great to see him back in the grand final side today.
Nice mark. Craig Lockie Edwards. Goes short, looking for a teammate. That was Taylor. Couldn't take the mark. Ground level sees the Hawks, Kyle Stent. He was dispossessed of the leather. Support though, Maguire. Drives the Hawks up to the pocket, looking there for Rickard. He can't trap it. Again, Lions roaring so far, Brian. They want to win this 2005 Grand Final.
Oh, for sure. The boys have really come a long way since the start of the year. We only started off with 14 players. We've built it up to 25, so it's been a great effort so far. So, yeah, hopefully they go pretty well. For sure.
Been a couple of years, Brian, since Belmont Lions have played in a Grand Final.
Yes, we had our under-16s were in a few years ago. We won one premiership and had 3 runners-up.
Very good.
But this is the first time I've had under-14s for many years. Anyhow, the ball, Jamie Hollander tries to get a kick. He gets pushed off the ball by Westwick. Strong tackling against Westwick as they... And the ball is defensively punched through. Great stuff there by the young Lion defenders as they force it through for a point. We see Drysdale move on to 4 behinds in the Belmont Lions on 3-1-19. We've played 10 minutes into this second quarter. Billy Taylor, he just about marked that, but he gets the kick out wide, looking out there. In fact, a little bit too wide, and the ball's out of bounds on the fall, and Drysdale will have the kick out there. Deep out there in the half-forward flank.
9.5 minutes gone, Brian, of this second quarter, and well, the Hawks haven't drawn blood yet, but here's a chance if they can pick it up. Johnny Renkday comes through. Great football from him, keeps it in front of himself, but then Westwick chips in and quick kick into the pocket. But again, it's all Lions, and Edwards mops up again and goes out wide looking for his teammate there in Lovett.
Johnny, little Roddy. Geez, I'll tell you what, the old man's rocking. Ronnie went rocking and rolling then. Oh, and the little Drysdale Hawk come down as well. It's all happening here at the guest media van.
I've been booby trapped. I'll get you fanning for this.
I don't think we've even had one yet, Ronnie, that just quietly. You're right.
All right now, mate. Just settle the old ticket
We're
down.
going to have one after this.
I thought I was gone.
I know that. I would have grabbed it. No, I was going to push it. Here we go, up towards the centre half-forward area for the Drysdale Hawks. The handball comes out looking for Westwick. He can't get it. Picked up there by Matty Deans. He's tackled hard. The young Lions are really forcing the Drysdale Hawks into a lot of errors with their strong tackling. Out goes Billy Taylor. He can't get it out. He's on hands and knees. He gets up. Westwick, every time he gets it, he's got 4 grabbing him now. They've worked out young Westwick, I think. Great coaching and matchups down here by the Belmont Lions coaching Troy Farnham. Working well so far for the young Lions, you reckon, Ron?
Yes, I think Couchman, the coach of Drysdale, is just going to try and find another venue at the moment, because whilst they've got 3 on Westwick, there's 2 of their his opponents or teammates running loose.
Exactly, yeah.
So we see now an opportunity. Westwick again, kick though, drops short. Edwards, who's been terrific this quarter, hand passes though, dangerously across goal. Will he make them pay? No, he won't. Lovett's there, likewise. Great work there, Billy Black. He was dispossessed of the leather, still goes in there fighting after it. Good support at ground level there too by Sean Jubber. And I think you'll see him through
for a behind, I think.
Rush it through for a minor score.
Well, shit. Drysdale move on to 4 behinds. Five behinds, sorry. 5 behinds, 5 points. Belmont 3-1-19. There's a little handball out to Rick Dyson. He gets a short kick, but the Lions in defence, battling so hard to try and stop him. Picked up there by Matty Deans, has kicked a goal for the Drysdale Hawks. Matt Deans has put one through, their first goal at the 13-minute mark of this second quarter. We see Drysdale move on to 1-5-11, the Belmont Lions on 3-1-19. We've got 2.5 minutes to go in this second quarter here at the Port Arlington Recreation Reserve. Up goes the ball in the centre in the ruck, Oakley, but getting it out again is Deans. He's come pretty good in the last few minutes, young Deans. As the Lions Westwick gets it. He gets his kick out and towards the forward pocket. He follows it up, Westwick. Picks it up. He gets a short little kick straight to his teammate. That went about 5 yards, but he's paid it. That goes to Rick Dyson. That. Anyhow, Dyson puts it up into the square. Westwick comes through. Can't pick it up. There's a handball over there to the little fellow, I think, in Harley de Glatis, and he's kicked a goal, young Harley.
The Hawks are back in town.
The Hawks are back in town. My word. Drysdale move on to 2 goals, 5, which is 17. The Belmont Lions remain on 3-1-19. The Lions by 2 points. With 1 minute to go in this second quarter, here in this Division 6 under 14 Winchelsea Takeaway Grand Final. Up goes the ball in the centre, up they go. Josh Oakley gets a thumping kick. He went to punch the ball, I don't know what he said then.
Chance now for the Hawks. Sammy Catchment, long ball. Oh, uncontested there was Maguire, dropped the centre. But oh, Westwick's there. Did he drop the ball?
Drop on the ball, you didn't
well,
say that one, the umpire.
Umpire's allowed things to go on, Brian.
Yep.
But things just fall the Hawks' way in this last couple of minutes of this very important second quarter. Margin back to 2 points. Lions, though, holding on grimly. Push there, no free kick to Dan Johnson. Great support, though, there, and his kick, though, was just off the side of the boot.
As the siren sounds for half-time. We check the score here at half-time. It's Drysdale 2-5-17, but the Belmont Lions 3-1-19. The Lions by 2 points. Goal kickers for the Belmont Lions, Bungie L. Lovett 1, Billy Taylor 1 and Dylan Taylor 1. And for the Drysdale Hawks, goal kickers Matt Deans and Harley de Glatis.
Thanks, Brian. And, well, great quarter of footy. All down to the right end of the screen so far.
All the scoring's been down that end, so it'll be a big third quarter. We'll be back for the third quarter. Under 14 Division 6 Grand Final. At half-time, the Belmont Lions hold a 2-point lead. Drysdale get the ball up towards centre half forward. They go. Coming through hard is Johnny Rent. He gets the kick in towards the centre of the ground. Straight into the hands of young Matt Deans. Over the back of the pack, who's home? Here, Westwick's got it. Here's trouble for the... As Westwick goes bang and puts it through and puts the Drysdale Hawks in front. Westwick kicks his first goal for the day. We see Drysdale. The big boy, all right, young Westwick. A little bit too good for this competition, I believe. Drysdale move on to 3 goals, 5, 23 to the Belmont Lions, still on 3-1-19. Thank you. Right, back in the centre. The Lions need to get a bit of a charge on here, I believe, as they go up again. Mark Shea gets a thumping punch, finds his teammate there in Dylan Taylor, who thumps the ball down towards the half-forward line. Coming out hard for the Drysdale Hawks was a little fella then in Harmon, but he overruns the ball. Lockie Edwards gets a quick handball out towards his teammate there in Nasho, love it. Drysdale defending grimly, a good handball out, but straight into the hands of little fella in Kenneth Thompson. He can't get it out. Play-ons are called. Drysdale do get it. They come up towards the centre wing. Benny Rent can't mark the ball. The Hawks are going in hard here as they get the ball. The left foot kick. Young Jake Doubledam's taking the mark on the centre wing. Looks out there for his teammate and Billy Taylor. Picked up there by Couchman. He drives the ball up towards the half-forward line. Coming through hard there is, for the Belmont Lions, was Ethan McDonald. Gets it out towards Billy Taylor, but he can't pick it up. The Drysdale boy, Travis Maguire, he gets a handball out to no one in particular. Benny Rent gets a handball over towards Mark Shea. Can't pick it up. Drysdale. Pretty scrambly game here, Ron.
Yeah, very, very tough with that heavy dew from last night, Brian, and it's making it a pretty tough conditions for the kids. But both sides have got to put up with the same conditions as to see the big fella, Luke Malcolm, fist it forward for the Hawks. As you said, a very untidy passage of footy here. Slipping and sliding. There's been a whistle on play high tackle. On the way the Hawks.
Here it's Will Lilkendilly. Coming through hard there for the Belmont Lions is Jamie Hollander. He can't get the ball. Richie Hollands dives on it. Stacks on the mill. And the umpire will ball it up.
Change here for the Lions, mate. Josh Oakley.
Josh Oakley going back on the ground. As the ball goes up, Mark Shea, another thumping punch. Straight towards Benny Rink. Little Benny can't get it. Out wide. Up there by little fella there in Kenneth Thompson. He drives up towards Dylan Taylor, who gets his kick. To Nathan Fry. Nathan in the van. He's got to beat four of them. They go down, they crash to the ground, they go up. The boys are desperate here as they try so hard. Little Kenneth Thompson can't get a kick. The Drysdale boys under pressure. Dylan Taylor comes out. Can't get the ball. Going in hard there was Travis Maguire for the Drysdale Hawks. Young Matthew Deans, I think it is. The ball will go out of bounds.
Nathan Fry, a little bit fiery.
Nathan Fry, yes. Fiery Fry, that's Gavin's son, the team junior manager of the Belmont Lions. Young Nate. Shea gets a tap out straight to Richie Hollands, who handballs. And the Belmont Lions have got a free kick. Young Richie Hollands will take the free kick out the half-forward line here. He kicks it up towards... Great mark by Travis Maguire there for the Drysdale Hawks. Maguire drives the ball up towards the back of the pack. Waiting for the ball there is Lukey Mulder. He gets a kick out wide, looking out there for his teammate. He backs it up again, Lukey. Has to do it all himself. Up there by the Drysdale Hawks and Sean Harmon. He gets a handball out to his teammate. He drives it out wide. In the road is young Benny Rent. Little Benny Rent, he gets the ball onto his right foot. Round towards the half-forward line. Drysdale defending well. Picked up there by Matt Deans. Deans drives the ball up towards the centre wing. Overrunning the ball, but Drysdale get it out with a beautiful handball out there. His teammate there in Daniel Johnson. DJ. Up towards the half-forward line. Picked up there by the big fella Westwick. He gets his another possession. The Lions coming through hard in Ethan McDonald. He forces the ball up towards the centre of the ground. A handball over the top there. Play on's the call. The umpire says play on as they go in hard. A short kick over the top. Billy Taylor in pursuit. Picked up there by the new player, just come on the ground then. And wearing the number 25 Guernsey.
Yep, that was Kevin Knowles, mate.
Kevin Knowles, that's right. He's just come onto the ground, got a kick. Going in hard. Oh, he's got a high tackle there. Crunch. So young Kenneth Thompson will take the free kick. Young Kenneth Thompson, he chips it out wide. Oh, another one bit high, I'd say.
Well, advantage there, Brian, of being in front. And young Kevin Knowles, second touch in as many seconds.
He's come on and he's had two quick touches and he passes beautifully up
played.
There to Dylan Taylor in the forward pocket. Dylan drives the ball up into the square. The ball runs across the face and out of bounds, I think. Good question, I don't know. Couldn't answer that question. No?
Well, Brian, we've been playing 7 minutes of this third vital premiership quarter. And the Drysdale Hawks have drawn first blood and hold a very handy 4-point advantage. But the Lions are into attack.
That's right. Need a goal here, the Belmont Lions, I suggest. This Drysdale defend well. Picked up there by Jacob Ferguson. Gets his kick around. Benny Rent goes up with Ivan Blackett. Play on's the call. A handball over the top there. Picked up by Lachlan Edwards. He balks around. Goes onto the right boot. Has a shot for goal. But kicks a point. We check the score. It's the Belmont Lions move on to 3-2-20, while Drysdale are on 3-5-23. 3 points the margin here in this great grand final of under 14 Division 6. Drysdale kick the ball in towards the half-back line. Can't take the mark there. Pushed out, going in hard for the Hawks with a little soccer up the ground. But straight into the hands of Benny Rank. He gets a short handball to no one in particular. Matt Dean's fighting hard for the Hawks. Gets it out, picked up there by Daniel DJ Johnson. He can't get the ball. They're trying to get it out. Well, a one-handed handball threw it out, but it just went out into the open. Picked up there by Maguire. He short kicks it out towards his teammate in Ryan Joel. He gets it over the top. The Hawks go into attack now, up towards the centre half forward area. Didn't want to put the head down, the son. Westwick gets it. He handballs to no one in particular. The Lions defending well. Yeah. Payne holding the ball. The young fellow there from the Belmont Lions. I think he's down.
Bit tough on him.
Bit tough, yeah. Westwick drives it up towards no one home there for the Lions, but in the van in comes going through hard there is William Black.
Well played, Billy.
That's the ball they want.
Yeah, chance here. Oakley's been good. Big bang. Up there looking for it's over his head. Oh, chest mark dropped there by the Lions. Blackett. There's a chance now for the Lions as the Hawks error could be costly here, Brian.
Yes, Dylan Taylor's got the ball. He gets a short kick up towards the full forward. Little Bungie at the back of the pack. Can he get it, little Bunge? If he gets it, I'll tell you what. It's bouncing in towards the square. Rush through, I'd suggest. Rush point. Rush head. Point to the Belmont Lions. Rush head, he's going well. As we see the Belmont Lions move on to 3-3-21, Drysdale 3-5-23, a 2-point ball game as the ball comes back into play from the kick out. Up to a plethora of Drysdale players. Picked up there by Maguire again. He's had a busy day today for the Hawks. He goes out wide, looking out there for a teammate, but Richie Holland stands in the way for the Lions. Gets around onto his right boot. He drives the ball back up towards the half-forward line. Play on's the call as the players nearly dive on the ball. Billy Taylor in there for the Lions. Lukey Mulder, he can't get it. The big fella for Drysdale in Will Lilkendilly. That's a magnificent name, that one.
It's a beauty. Here's a go.
Little Nature's Lover chips one over. Out of bounds.
Well, their skill level, I still reckon, is quite good. Their endeavour for the footy Lions is good, but at the moment, having kicked 3-1 in that first quarter to this end, they need to get a rally on, Brian.
I think they need a couple of quick goals here to be a chance. As we find the ball kicked out there by the Drysdale side out there. Little fella there in number 6, which was Ryan Joel. Once again, the ball goes out of bounds. The good thing about the young Lions side, all these young boys from the Lions have got another at least 1 and 2 years in under 14 football. So
yeah, that's good.
They will be very good for this experience playing in the grand final.
Absolutely.
Whatever happens.
Whatever happens, Brian, is the ball now loose at centre wing. Running onto the football now is the good play there from young Johnson. That was DJ. Got him to a teammate who kicks up looking for and finding, but he just fumbled Anderson at the crucial time. But the big fella's got it now. Shoots at goal. Josh Westwick, but he's missed everything, Brian. Good pressure there from the Lions at half-back.
Yes, it was actually. And the ball will be out of bounds, but it'll be thrown up. We'll have a throw-up. With 3.5 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Westwick again with strength, but the kick is well smothered, even though he's an intimidating size. Joshua Westwick, the smaller defensive Belmont Lions, are really pressuring him to make...
oh, they are, yes.
It's about his
he
7th error for the day.
Influence on the game as everyone expected, but full credit to Johnny Rent. He's done a fantastic job blanking in. Yeah. There's a snap for goal, which I think is offline, and it's a point to the Drysdale side. As we check the score, we see Drysdale move on to 3-6-24, Belmont on 3-3-21. As Lockie Edwards will prepare to kick the ball back into play. He goes for the big drive out the centre half back. Couchman gets the ball for the Drysdale Hawks. He drives with the left foot up towards full forward. William Black goes in there. He's tackled, brought to the ground. Play on's the call. A snap over the chop. I think it was
It's Westwick, mate.
big fella Westwick. Yep. Westwick's kicked his second goal. And puts the Drysdale Hawks onto 4-6-30. They lead the Belmont Lions 3-3-21. We have 2 minutes to play in this third quarter.
Well, the third vital premiership quarter, Brian. For the Lions now to retaliate and get a quick answer if they're going to pressure in the final quarter, because the breeze has picked up a little. The wind socket is showing an advantage to the right of screen.
Yes, there is a bit of a breath down there.
4-6-30, 3-3-21, 9 points the margin, favour the Drysdale Hawks.
Here goes the umpire. Will throw it up in the centre of the ground. Up they go. Richie Holland always slips at the crucial stage. Backs himself up, gets up, can't get the ball. Now gets it, pushes it out. Billy Taylor gets it onto his right boot, kicks it out wide. Looking out there for his teammate Lockie Edwards. Out there helping his Lukey Mulder. That's picked up then by the Drysdale boys. Couchman, the big fella, he gets it onto his right boot. Kicks a left foot banana, they call that, up towards Westwick. Westwick's got it again. He runs on, he drives the ball up. But standing firm in defence is William Black, who takes the mark. Black goes out to the outer side. Looking out there, but intercepting well for the Drysdale Hawks with the little fella. In Beck, I think it was. He handballs over to his teammate who drives it up forward. The back of the pack. The Drysdale boys into attack. Stacks on the middle. Little handball out there by Sam Bommy Pittman. Westwick gets a short kick over towards his teammate, but coming through hard was Jake Doubleland. Can't get the ball. William Black battles hard. The umpire still coming through. William Black gets it. Gets a short kick out wide. Coming across is the big fella again in Luke Malcolm. It's a siren blows for three-quarter time. We check the score here. It's the Drysdale Hawks 4-6-30. The Belmont Lions on 3-3-21. Goal kickers for the Drysdale Hawks. Joshua Westwick has 2. 1 each to Harley DeGlatis and Matt Deans. For the Belmont Lions, Bungie L. Lovett, Billy Taylor and Dylan Taylor.
Well, interesting stuff here at the three-quarter time break of the under-14 Division 6 Winchelsea Takeaway Cup for season 2005. We'll be back with the action after I'm sure the coaches give their final speech to the respective clubs this year. Well, Brian, three-quarter time, Craig Edwards. Can the boys get back? 99 points the margin. I reckon they can bounce back here, the Lions.
Yes,
as we see Brian Coughlin. Your thoughts?
Yes, well, it's going to take a big effort from the young Belmont Lions side to get up. But they're capable of doing it. I've seen them, really push hard into the last quarter in their previous
It's been their best quarter all season,
all
Brian.
year, yep, always the last quarter. So, interesting finish coming up. Up the ball goes in the centre of the ground. Josh Oakley in ruck, gets the tap down to Lockie Edwards. A handball over to Oakley. He'll go thump. Looking out there for, down the field. I think young Couchman's given Josh Oakley one as he kicked it. I thought he said down the field. He did.
Have a look at that, Dave.
It's a thumping kick. To Billy Taylor. Billy Taylor's taken the mark.
Yeah, it might have been better to do what they did rather than take it down, because the little bloke was half his size and probably wouldn't have kicked it as far. Oh, Billy, did number 7, did DJ go over the mark? That's the burning question. Well, here's a chance, though. He's tried hard all day, little fella, Benny Reck.
Benny Reck.
Hawks
Battle
now. Yep, DeGlatis under pressure. Good support, though. His teammate now picks up, runs his full term, kicks the ball up to half forward. It's Ryan Joel. As we see now, here's a chance. Big fella,
Johnny
Westwick.
Reck, good tackle.
Yeah, he should have been rewarded for that for mine. Play's allowed to continue, Brian.
Yes. Jamie Hollander can't get the kick away. Westwick smothers the ball, it goes out of bounds. Minute and a half into the final quarter of this great grand final in the Winchelsea Takeaway Under 14 Division 6.
Yeah.
We sure are. And the Grand Hotel under the scoreboard, Ron.
Absolutely.
You've had a couple of cold cleansers there, I believe.
It's a magnificent venue.
I know that. Here we go. Drysdale drive the ball up towards centre half forward. In the van there is young Lukey Mulder. He kicks it out to his teammate there who drops the mark, young Jamie Hollander. Gets a handball out, taken away by Maguire. Maguire for Drysdale. Up into the square at the back of the pack. Who's home? The ball hits the deck. A little short kick by the young Lions. Tackle low. Westwick gets the ball off the back. The umpires, the kids are screaming for touch ball. What's the goal umpire going to say? It's a goal to Westwick. Kicks his third goal. Moves Drysdale on to 5-6-36. Belmont on 3-3-21. The margin now 15 points in favour of the Drysdale Hawks. Billy Taylor's kick into the man on the mark, very costly at the other end of the ground.
That certainly was.
But the Lions, since quarter time, have been a little bit quiet today, but now Josh Oakley in the ruck against Couchman. Sam Couchman for the Hawks. Up the ball goes. Going in hard there for the little Drysdale fellow. He gets onto the right boot. He drives it up towards centre half forward. William Black flies high. Picked up there for Drysdale by Daniel Johnson, DJ. He gets it onto his left boot. He chips it across to his teammate out there in Sam Pittman, Bommy. William Black comes out, kicks it wide out towards the running players there. Lockie Edwards is after it with young Richie Hollands. Edwards picks it up, gets a handball. Stacks on the mill. Another handball out. Josh Oakley hasn't got the ball, I don't think, yet. Free kick. Josh will just go thump as he always does. It's the only way he knows how to kick him. Boot.
Good kick.
Finds his mate. Good, a very good kick to Luke Mulder. Little Benny Rank. Oh,
that's
great
a mark.
out of the pack. Well, he was too. Up towards Billy Taylor out here. The ball's racing towards the boundary line. I think it'll go over the line. Out of bounds. And a throw up. A throw up, Ronnie. That's what we want round here. Another throw up.
Well,
Will
this
take
time
place.
Oakley does battle with Couchman. This time Oakley does well, straight down the throat of Maguire. Great smother, Billy Taylor. But we see now opportunity for the big fella in Mark Shea. Umpire's not sure. He said now it's mine.
The umpire throws it in the air. Mark Shea and ruck up against the big fella in Couchman. No one can get it. Shea picks it up. Handball's out to Lockie Edwards. Oh, he can't get the ball. Billy Taylor gets a left foot to it. To Dylan Taylor. Dylan Taylor up towards Nathan Fry, the skipper. Oh, he's beaten for the ball. Taken away there for Drysdale. Picked up there, Billy Taylor. He goes in hard. Maguire gets another handball. Out wide looking for a teammate there, out there in Pittman. Going in hard there for Drysdale is Harley DeGlatis. Over the top, Richie Hollands runs into it. Falls over, DeGlatis, a little handball. Check handball left to Harley DeGlatis, out wide. Looking out there for his teammate in Sam Pittman. Derek Kelly falls over. Pittman picks the ball up. Short little kick out towards the forward pocket, looking out there for Kieran Anderson. He picks up, he drives the ball into the forward pocket, but the ball will go out of bounds as we've played 7 minutes into this last quarter.
Well, plenty of footy left. Margin though, 15 points.
in favour of Drysdale, who have the ball in their left forward pocket, about 35 metres from their goal. Comes to the ground level, quick kick up there looking for the high flyers. Back of the pack, couldn't take it, was Daniel Johnson. Ground level though, quick shot at goal, I tell you what, was pretty good.
Westwick kicks
Westwick again?
Yep.
Great goal.
Great goal. Yep. Yes, young Joshua Westwick, who's just came into the Drysdale side this year. Never played footy before, but as we can see, he's a little bit too good for Division 6, I'd say, Ronnie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the little teddy bear up here, little lion, a little hawky. But we'll be right.
Well, they're having a red hot go, that's all you can ask.
Coming back on the ground there is Paul Hanley. Anyhow, there's the ball up. Drysdale get the ball again. Trying to first, Billy Taylor tries to get the quick handball out of the pack by Daniel Johnson. Another quick handball. Johnson gets it over his teammate there in Deans. Deans on the right foot towards Westwick. He can't mark it. He gets it again, Westwick. Gets a little left foot toe poke. Doesn't go anywhere. Battling in hard as young Paul Hanley for the Lions. Westwick's got it. He's tackled, brought to the ground. Play on's the call. Westwick gets a kick over the back. Running onto the ball there is young Harley de Glatis. He drives it up towards the goal square. I think he's just missed it. Goes through for a minor score. We check the score. Drysdale move on to 6-7-43. The Belmont Lions 3-3-21. With 6.5 minutes to go here. Lockie Edwards picks the ball back into play. Really a good mark there from the big fella. Over the top there, Drysdale coming through hard there for the Drysdale Hawks. He gets the handball out. Oh, he was like a deck of cards that went everywhere, then dropped it. Play on's the call. William Back picks up for the Lions. Gets it out. Derek Kelly gets the driving ball out towards Mark Shea. He tries to bounce it, didn't work for him. Benny Rink provides a shepherd. Mark Shea drives the Lions up towards centre half forward. Who's at the back of the pack? No one. Coming through hard for the Drysdale Hawks was Sean Harmon. The kick's kicked away out there towards a little fella then in Ryan Joel. Ruggles takes the mark. Young Ruggles, well done. He's at centre half back for the Hawks. He kicks the ball up towards the centre wing, looking out there for his teammate. In the van there is little Benny Rink. Can't pick it up. It just gets pushed off the ball by the big fella there from Drysdale in Luke Malcolm. But Benny comes away with it. Benny Rink, he drives up towards the half forward line. Picked up there by the big fella, and no, he can't pick it up, the Drysdale boy. Onto his right boot, the Hawks go into attack, and it's a mark to the Hawks. A long raking handball out there, finds his teammate for the Hawks, who drives the ball up towards centre half forward. Oh, and he's taken a mark, the little fellow there. Steely Reynolds. Steely, up and under kick, just throws it onto the boot, looks up there for Westwick, he can't mark the ball. Play on's the call. Stacks on the mill and going in hard as William Black, he tries to force it out. A soccer off the ground. The little fellow there for Drysdale, he gets the handball out towards Westwick. Westwick onto the right boot. Can't get it through, they're trying, the tackle's on. Going through hard there was Joshua Westwick again. Rushed, Rushhead. It's been Rushhead through for a point. Had a few scores today, Rushhead.
He certainly has.
Check the score, Drysdale 6 goals, 8-44, Belmont 3-3-21. As Lachlan Edwards kicks the ball back out to the half back line for the Lions. Going in hard for Drysdale was Matt Deans. Picked up there, picked by Billy Taylor, he gets the ball out wide looking for his teammate, but the ball will run over the line. With 4 minutes to play in this 2005 Under-14 Division 6 Grand Final, the Winchelsea Takeaway Cup. Up goes the ball.
Oh.
Billy Taylor went to the ground. Play-ons are called. Travis Maguire can't get it for the Drysdale Hawks. And once again, the umpire will say, it's mine, thank you, and throw it up. Up goes the ball in ruck. It's Couchman up against Billy Taylor. Picked up there by Josh Oakley. He can't get a kick away. He gets up again. He goes boot, and it comes across towards the centre board area. Oh, they all miss it. Picked up there by the little fella from Drysdale in Ryan Joel. He kicks it. Westwick drops the mark. Backs up. Can't get the ball. The Lion defenders trying their hardest. Westwick gets another short kick away. Picked up by Billy Taylor. We can't pick it up. He sockers it off the ground. Good bump there by the young fella from Drysdale. Well done in young Daniel Johnson, DJ. He gets it again, DJ. A lovely handball out to Matty Deans. Deans for the Hawks. Drives them up towards full forward. Johnny Rank in front. Can't mark the ball. Picked up by the little fella in Ryan Joel. Over the top. A snap for goal there. I think he's missed. Yep, and it's one behind. Another point to the Drysdale Hawks. They move on to 6-9-45. The Belmont Lions 3-3-21. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this 2005 Division 6 Under-14 Grand Final. The ball comes out. Lockie Edwards. He clears it out to the outer side. But intercepting well for the Drysdale Hawks. Out there was young Johnson. Going in hard there was Steely Reynolds. Sockers it off the ground, looking up there for his teammate, who gets around. I think it's Westwick. At the back of the pack, who's home? No one. Going in hard there. Well, there's a push in the back, I think. Yep, I'd pay that to the little fella there from Drysdale. The fellow there is young Kieran Anderson.
Yeah, he's battled hard all day.
Yeah, young Kieran can get his name in the paper today as a goal kicker in the grand final. Well, hold on. I thought the goal umpire's hands were up like that when he kicked it. I thought, what was he going to do?
He couldn't see.
Oh, that's fair enough. Must be the sun. A point to Drysdale. We see now the Drysdale Hawks move on to 6-10-46 to the Belmont Lions 3-3-21. As Lachlan Edwards drives the ball back into play out towards the half-back line. Going in hard. The big fellow Westwick gets onto it. There's a flying shot for goal. I think it's Rushhead. Gets another score. A Rushhead point. Drysdale move on to 6-11-46 to Belmont 3-3-21. With a minute and 16 seconds remaining in the 2005 Under-14 Division 6 Grand Final. Lockie Edwards. Lockie played basketball last night in Sandringham, so he didn't get home till about 2 o'clock this morning, representing Victoria. So it's a terrific effort for the young fella to get down here this morning and play. As we see young Derek Kelly fighting hard, Drysdale in the van. Ball's forced out of bounce.
Less than a minute remaining, Brian.
Yes, nearly all over here in the grand final. Drysdale will take the Premiership Cup back to the land of the Hawks. And my little Teddy Hawk is going with them, aren't you? They can enjoy the ride back as well. Here we go. Westwick gets a short kick away into the hands of Luke Malcolm. Malcolm for the Hawks. Fires for goal. I think he misses. Puts it through for a minor score. As we look at now, Drysdale move on to 6-12-48. The Belmont Lions 3-3-21. That's it. A siren is about to blow, I would suggest. And there it goes. It's all over. Premiers in 2005 in the Winchelsea Takeaway Cup Under-14 Division 6. The Drysdale Hawks have done it.
Who are we going to give it to, mate? Suppose? No?
Best 4 quarters of football. Yep, Travis Maguire, number 2.
Number 2. Travis Maguire.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we're all smiles this morning.
Didn't know Jimmy was for you.
Rick Dyson getting his medal here from the chairman of Geelong Junior Football, Mr. Ian Coles. Callum Beck. Brian Daniel Johnson. Harley de Gladys getting his medal. Well done, Harley. Kieran Anderson. Matt Dean's getting his medal there. Pierce Rickard. Kyle Stant. Steele Reynolds getting his medal. Luke Malcolm. Jacob Ferguson. Joshua Westwood kicked 4 goals for the Hawks. Will Lippenwilly coming up for his medal. And Travis Maguire, the VCFL Best Player of the Day. Selected by guest media team here in Ronnie Brain and Brian Coughlin for the Victorian Country Football League Norm Smith medal. Coach Andrew Couchman, the very, very proud man at the moment. His young Chargers have taken out the Division 6 Under-14 Premiership in the Winchelsea Takeaway Cup. Well done to the Drysdale boys on the Premiership Cup in the Winchelsea Takeaway Under-14 Division 6 for the year 2005.